Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I'm building for the first time with a new paranormal stuff pack. This is actually something that I've been planning since the very announcement of the pack. I wanted to do a Victorian style house because this is a very challenging style for me at least, and it's something that I've never I don't do very often, so I thought it would be perfect. And of course we tend to associate Victorian styles with paranormal houses, so I thought it would be pretty interesting to have something like that today. And yes, I know this video is going up really late, but it took me a while to finish this build because you can see now that it's actually pretty big. You can see from the exterior, and once it's finished, that it looks really big from the outside, but it wasn't that big on the inside, so I actually had to make it even bigger. But I don't show you that part, so you won't see it on the video. I actually had to cut a lot of different parts because I did a poll on Instagram a few days ago asking if you guys preferred I asked what length of video do you prefer, and the majority of you said that you prefer like 10 to 15 minutes. But my videos tend to be longer, kind of 15 to 25 minutes sometimes, and this one is actually 20 minutes including screenshots, so I'm trying my best to make them shorter, but from time to time I try to do bigger builds, and I cannot do bigger builds and have a 10-minute build, a 10-minute speed build. So I'm gonna try to make my videos shorter, so just so you can watch them all and you can enjoy them. But this one is actually 20 minutes long. I hope it's not a problem. I actually struggled quite a lot with the roofs, also with the trims here. I had a weird glitch that you will see when we get to the trims on the outside, that I changed the color of it, and then it actually, some parts of it didn't change. But once I was taking the screenshots and I went to live mode, and the glitch disappeared, like it fixed itself. I don't know, it's really weird, but it was the only glitch that I had. Also, it took me longer than usual to build this house because I got the pack right away when it came out, when it was released. I bought the paranormal stuff pack, and then I had to get familiar with all the items and stuff, because it's, even though I watched all the Game Changers videos and I saw the live stream that the team did and stuff, I knew all the items. It's not the same when you see the items and when you get the items and you start building with them. So yeah, I actually built the exterior of this house when I didn't have the pack yet, so I did this exterior on Monday. And the interior, all the interior, I did it yesterday, Tuesday. Right away when I got the pack, I started decorating everything. So you will see all the exterior first, all the landscaping, everything, you will see it first, and then you will see all the interior. So it's kind of a different way of building, but it was necessary because I really wanted to have a video for you today, because I was sure that I wasn't gonna be able to upload it on Tuesday, so I thought Wednesday was perfect, and I'm still working on the video for Saturday. So yeah, a lot of things have been happening since we got the pack. But basically the main idea that inspired me to build a Victorian style house is that I wanted it to be a haunted house, because we got the new haunted house residential lot trait, whatever that is. But it's a new lot type that we got, and it's not a lot trait, it's a lot type. So it's like building a cafe or a restaurant or whatever, you can build a haunted residential lot, something like that. And I really wanted to do that, and I actually felt really inspired by a book that I read a few years ago by Anne Rice. That's I don't know the name in English of the book, but I assume it should be something like The Witching Hour. But as I read it in Spanish, I have no idea what the name of the book is. But it's one of my favorite books ever, and it's actually what inspired the inside of this build. Because it's about a family, like a legacy of, I don't know, like 10, 13 generations of witches that have lived in the same house, and like have made like a pact with the devil and stuff, so they have like this deal, and the last generation of the family goes to live again in the house because she was kind of put up for adoption, and she didn't know she was a witch and stuff. So then she kind of makes a deal with the devil, and a lot of things happen. It's such a really good book, and the idea was to have a nursery in this house. It's only a 2-bedroom house. It has 2.5 bathrooms, I think, or maybe 2 bathrooms. I don't exactly remember, but the idea was that one of these bedrooms was a nursery because I wanted to do something creepy in there. So you will see once we get to the interior. But the exterior is pretty much done already. I'm just doing all the color changing. The glitch that I mentioned, you can see it now on the trims in the curved foundations, and you can see that it goes back to black, and I don't know why, and I didn't know how to fix it. I tried to delete the trim, it didn't work. I tried to put different colors and it didn't work. It still went back to black, but only on some parts. So then when I went to live mode, it actually changed back to green, and it stayed in green. So if you download this build, you should have the green trim instead of the black one in those parts. But yeah, it was kind of weird. I didn't know how it happened. I took the inspiration for this build from a picture that I saw on Pinterest as usual, and I just loved the idea of the house. It was really big, it was kind of inspiring, so I really wanted to do something that felt like it, and I think I accomplished it. Even though this is a haunted house, it doesn't look haunted on the exterior. That's what I wanted, that it didn't look haunted. The interior doesn't look haunted either. It had this kind of weird creepy vibe, but it doesn't look haunted. So you will see when we get there, but the outside is actually really well kept. Like maybe they have a gardener or they do their own gardening or whatever, but they have this really nice yard on the front. They doesn't have a backyard. I really wanted to have a nice front yard for this build, so I decided to not to have a backyard. And also, I know this is in Willow Creek. This is the lot that's next to the God's house, and the house is backwards, but it's because of the lighting. I changed it when I uploaded to the gallery, so I had to move it, like rotate this build a few times because of the lighting, because it looks better from the back of the lot and not from the front. It's kind of weird, so I rotated it just for the sake of having a nice view when I was doing all the house. But then if you decide to download this build, it's gonna be right in the right position, so don't worry about that. And yeah, there are a lot of things that I want to talk. This is a pretty long speed build, I would say, so I can talk about it. And it's first of all that I want to thank you, all of you guys, because of all the support that you've given me during my first 4 streams over on Twitch. So yeah, I've streamed 4 times and I already have 27 followers, and I think that's amazing. I got to the maximum viewers of 10 people watching my stream last Sunday, so I'm so grateful and really excited to see what comes next in the future. I'm really happy, and I just wanted to say thank you, because this is such a new platform for me, and this is something that I wasn't expecting I would ever do, and now that I decided to start doing it, I just want to say thank you for that. And also I know that I said we're doing this shell challenge. I already did my version. I did it over on Twitch. I won't upload it yet because I really want to show you what I can do with the paranormal stuff pack for now. But maybe next week I'm gonna be uploading my speed build of the version that I did for my own shell challenge. I've seen a lot of people participating, and I just want to say thank you, because I know it took just 10 days. It was only a 10-day deadline for you to submit your entries, and a lot of people have done it by now, and I've seen a lot of interesting things. So yeah, remember that we're gonna be touring all of the entries over on Twitch this Saturday, and I'm gonna upload next week, I hope, a video on YouTube with the top 5, and then during that video you will know who the winner was, because I'm not gonna announce it over on Twitch, just to clarify that. So yeah, I'm really excited to see if you guys are gonna join me on Saturday to tour all the builds. I've seen some incredible things, so yeah, I'm really excited about it. And now we're in the interior. I know I kind of changed very drastically from the outside to the inside. But as I said before, I didn't have the pack when I was doing the outside, so now I'm showing you what I did with the inside having the pack. And it's really difficult, I have to say, because as I said before, it's not the same when you watch people playing with the pack and building with it. It's not the same as having the pack by your own and you start decorating and building with it. So I struggled. I had to watch all the swatches of all the things that I had. I had to select what color scheme I wanted to go for. I played a lot with all the items, all the decorations and stuff. I tried to use as many things as I could from the pack. I didn't use all of them. I'm pretty sure some of them I forgot. I used some things from the debug menu as well, but I decided that I was based all the color schemes on the sofa, so I decided to go for the red swatch because I thought it was so vibrant and I really liked it, and that was the kind of vibe that I was going for this build for the interior. Because as I said, this is not supposed to look like it's a haunted house. It has to look like it's a really nice house that you feel like inviting and that you want to stay in. So it's not supposed to be like to look like a haunted house, even though it still gives you kind of creepy vibes when you go inside, and it makes you feel like something weird is going on. And you will see once we get to the second floor that it makes you feel like that, like something is wrong, but still it looks really nice. So yeah, I played a lot with all the items and I tried to use, as I said, as many as I could, but some of them just didn't fit the inside that I was going for. Of course, I used the seance table and all the kind of mystical items. You will see them when we get to that part. I won't spoil you and tell you where those are, but you will see them. And maybe you already have an idea if you paid attention to the exterior. Maybe you have an idea of where all those things are, just considering the fact that this is not supposed to look like a haunted house, but you know something weird is going on. And something that I realized when I was decorating is that this desk comes in some nice swatches, but it doesn't come in brown swatches, so it doesn't come like in wood tones. It only comes in black, white, and some nice colors. So when I decided that I was gonna use it here, I wasn't sure what color scheme I wanted to go for. I wasn't sure what color I wanted to use for the desk, but then I saw the green and I thought it was perfect, because for some reason I believe that when you build Victorian houses, you can go for any colors that you want and all of them are gonna look good. Like all the color schemes and all the color mixes that you want to make, they're gonna look good because that's what Victorian style allows you to. So I don't know, I just decided to go for that green color on the desk, and it doesn't remind me of Christmas. I don't know, that's something that always happens to me when I see red and green together. I immediately think of Christmas, and this time it didn't happen, so I felt really good about it, and I decided to stick to those colors just for the living room. Actually, I think on the second floor I used it again, but I just think it looks so good. I really like it. I'm really happy with all the items that we got. Now in the kitchen here, we're almost finished actually, but I'm just gonna mention that I really wanted to use this pattern of the tiles from the vampires pack, and I wanted to make this table functional, but it's not the same size as the cabinets, as the counters I mean, so I couldn't make it functional. But I really wanted to use these yellow tiles, and I went for this more kind of brown color for the rest. But I just thought it was nice. The same thing happened with the bathrooms. I didn't show you any of the bathrooms in this video because it was too much. It actually has 3 bathrooms now that I think about it. It has 3 bathrooms, and the video was already too long to show you the bathrooms, so you will see them on the screenshots. But here is where the house starts looking kind of creepy, because this is the master bedroom. This is supposed to be for the parents, or at least for a mother, I was thinking. So you will see that the colors are kind of really muted, and the bedroom doesn't look well kept. Not like the first floor, like the whole first floor looks really well kept, but this room has a lot of cobwebs and cracks on the walls, and it looks really run down. And I thought that maybe it was because mom had a situation that you will see when we get to the nursery, and she just stopped caring. She just stopped caring, but she has someone that takes care of the first floor at least, because she doesn't let anyone come to her bedroom. This is the nursery, and this is where you will see that something weird is going on just right now when I place the creepy doll. I love the creepy doll. I think that's my favorite item of the whole pack, just because I think it doesn't look that creepy in my opinion. I think you can do a lot of things with that, and it really actually reminds me of the Powerpuff Girls, all the colors that you have for the dolls. But yeah, I decided that maybe this mother has some issues because she lost her daughter, and now she's trying to replace her somehow with this creepy doll that is lying on the crib. Something weird happened here, that's up to you, but if we follow what I said about the book that I read, the devil has something to do here. So yeah, I just wanted to make it look weird. I used the tool mod to rotate the rocking chair, and I used it to rotate some other things. Of course, no one is allowed to come to this bedroom because it's kind of cursed. So yeah, a lot of cracks on the walls again, a lot of cobwebs, a lot of stains that no one knows where they came from. And here I was trying to decorate it as it was for a little girl, but then I decided to use these paintings that we got with the base game and just rotate them a little so it looks like they're kind of hanging, but they're gonna fall eventually. But still, this is for a baby girl, so I used some items from the debug menu and this prop item that we got with the Get Famous pack, and I rotate all of them so it looks like something weird happened here. And this is actually the whole inspiration for this build. This is what I was envisioning when I decided to do a Victorian style house with this pack, and I think I accomplished what I was expecting because it looks weird. It looks like something weird is going on. So that's exactly what I wanted for this house and for this bedroom, in particular for the nursery. This is the hallway area. This one will have again the desk with a computer this time. I decided to put a computer just for gameplay purposes, and they also have a bookshelf here that I really liked. I think this is from base game, and I just loved it. I think it looks so good. It really works well with the style of the build, so I decided to use it, and the color scheme that I went for is pretty much the same as on the first floor. So yeah, you can see that I put a ladder here that goes to the tower on the third floor, and I decided to use this kind of mix of a lot of paintings, and of course I used the ones from the Paranormal stuff pack. So something weird will happen. I think Gidry I think will appear if you use those paintings. I'm not sure, but here I had the perfect spot for the shelf that I wanted to use. Since I first saw it, I decided I was gonna use it. You can see the sans table and everything and a lot of different stuff, but that's pretty much it. All the decorations of the porch areas and stuff, you will see it on the screenshots, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like it and subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.